After the prayer was over with, everybody put their shoes on and proceeded into the dinner room. Now, in the dinner room, there was about, I don't know, 20, 30 tables with about 10 people at each table. And I don't know who the wedding planner was for this thing, but they had me at table number 7. Now, table number 7 was right next to Barack Obama's table and in front of the podium where he was doing his speech. And so I sit down, and there's a little name card, right, with my name, Ahmed. I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, this is great. I'm taking silverware and putting it in my... I'm taking whatever I can because I want evidence that I was at the White House. Next thing I know, this important-looking short guy with a bald head sits next to me. And I said, Assalamu alaikum. And he goes, alaikum salam. And I said, so what do you do? He said, I am the ambassador to Libya. And you? It's not important. What am I going to say to the ambassador to Libya? Next thing I know, Barack walks in. Barack walks in, and he goes up to the podium, and he does this beautiful speech, and then he goes to the table next to me, sits down for about 20 minutes, and right before dinner was over with, he gets up and starts shaking everyone's hand in the dinner room, right? And he's giving everybody like 15, 30 seconds. So when he's coming toward me, I'm like, what do I say to the president? He walks up, he sticks his hand out, and I go, Assalamu alaikum. And he goes, wa alaikum salam. And I said, it's an honor to be here at this iftar dinner. I'm grateful for the opportunity, and thanks for having me. And I said, not for nothing, but you were in Saudi Arabia the same day we were when you went to go meet the king. And he says, what were you doing in Saudi? I said, we were doing comedy shows. He goes, you're a comedian. I was like, yeah, my good days. He goes, well, that's great. I said, well, we made a movie about it. You're in it. He goes, really? I said, yeah, I actually brought a copy, and I gave it to your assistant. I know you're busy, trying to save the world and everything. But if you have some time, I'd love for you to watch it. And he says, well, how long's your project? I said, it's 72 minutes. He says, well, I can't promise you 72, but I'll give you 30. And he walked away. And when he walked away, I thought to myself, well, then can you get Michelle to watch the other 42? Anyway, he came back, and he had to walk past my table because that's where it was near the exit. He had to walk past our table, right? So he comes right past me. And naturally, I stand up, and I go, Mr. President, thank you very much for having me at this dinner. And he says, oh, it's our pleasure. And he pats me on the shoulder and says, I'll make sure and watch your video. And he walked away, and I was like, video? It's a film, dude.